All right. I'm gonna be This is the end of the day, so I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna just go with an overview of the whole project, the present and the future. So this talk will go on for 72 hours, unless I get 3 + 1 votes. It's just a Apache inside joke. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. All right. Some metrics from the Apache Cordova project, just to see how we're doing through this year and compared to next year when I do this talk again, hopefully. So, Apache has we do reports every quarter. The last quarter we did 44 releases of Apache Cordova tools and plugins. So the goal is actually 250 releases per quarter, which is we have 19 plugins. 19 plugins we hope to release every week, which is about 80 plugins for a month. And 8 platforms. So hopefully in December we'll reach more than 44. We try to ship early and often. We have 52 repositories, and as you can see, we have a lot of commits and mailing list activity, a lot of issues being filed every quarter. All these metrics are just to show that the project is going well and it's not dead, basically. So the Cordova CLI has over 1 million total downloads so far in 2014. And we hope for it to increase, and our projection for Cordova downloads is hopefully it goes down to 0. But why? I just made up this chart. Cordova's eventual goal is to cease to exist, like like the 4th Indiana Jones movie. Eventually, that's our goal, but why? Our MC, Brian LaRue, wrote a blog post about our beliefs, goals, and philosophy. So eventually, we want all the APIs in Cordova to exist in the browser. So then you don't need Cordova. So basically, when we say Cordova, we don't want it to exist as basically the bridge. So a famous Canadian said this: "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." So he also said, "Skate where the park's going, but not where it's been." But this is where we're at. We're skating where the park is at, not where it's been. So that's what we've been doing the whole year, trying to get it bug free and going well, which doesn't mean that each contributor doesn't use Cordova in different ways. So these are all the contributors to Cordova, and we have a lot of contributors, but not that last one. So let's take them out. We hope Apple joins us someday, but I'm not betting on it. So we also have plugin registries. The main registry is obviously the Cordova plugin registry, and Telerik has their own app builder registry, and there's one by Lee Crossley called PlugReg. We hope this increases in the future. So I'll go through each company. Apologies if I don't cover your company here, but let's quickly cover Adobe. You've seen all the apps being demoed today: the developer app, developer desktop app, CLI, PhoneGap Build, PhoneGap Enterprise, and we also maintain iOS Sim and iOS Deploy, which is used in the CLI to deploy to the simulator or the device. Google has increased support for Android Studio, and their Chrome apps for mobile uses Crosswalk for by default. And they also have something like the PhoneGap Developer app, which is their Chrome app developer tool, which has live reload. Microsoft, they recently combined all the different platforms into one. And they've increased support for the core plugins, so they all support in Windows now. And of course, everybody knows about the Visual Studio tools for Apache Cordova and all the Cordova VMs for Azure. Amazon relies on Cordova for a variety of projects, and also they claim to have thousands of Cordova apps in the App Store. BlackBerry HTML5 SDK is built on Apache Cordova, and I didn't notice that the QNX car platform brings Cordova apps into the car. Future items. Joe already talked about this mainly. Hopefully in Cordova Android 4.0, you'll have multiple web views and Crosswalk and Mozilla View and WebGL support, which Microsoft supports in their latest platform too. So the meat of this presentation is what I'm working on. The WK Web View has arrived in 8.0. It's not in Cordova iOS right now because of the file URL loading bug, which will be fixed in a version greater than 8.1. So we just have to wait for Apple to release wherever it is. So because of that, I think going forward, not forwards, we might be going with the local web server plugin. So you don't have to worry about if a user has iOS 8.2 or 8.0 to support WK Web View, you can just publish your 8.0 app with the local web server and load WK Web View. And I might even consider making the web view pluggable web view. So even though there's only two kind of web views, but that might be interesting. And I think Justin from Mofai said App Cache might be a solution. The App Cache is not supported in the WK Web View, unfortunately. That's the citation. And the WebGL is a major thing for a mobile platform. And when can you have WK Web View in Cordova iOS? Soon. Cordova iOS 4.0, that's my guess, most likely. That's the end of my talk. Thank you for coming and listening to me. And please contribute to Apache Cordova. We need a lot of contributors, not just people from major companies. We want everybody to contribute, and come talk to me after this, and I can help you there. And if you have any questions, thank you.